In this video, I will be making chile poblano with huevo. It's a Mexican dish. I first start by putting on my goggles to protect my eyes, of course, and I use around 13 to 15 chile poblanos. There's around 4 people or so. So the goal here is to burn the skin because I will be taking off the skin. And once I got all sides burned, I do set it aside so it could cool and I'm not burning while I'm taking the skin. A lot of people, what they do is that they will put it in a bag so it could steam and the skin much easier to come out, but I don't think it's true because although I do put it aside and I don't put it in a bag, the skin does come out very easy. Just be very careful while you're switching it to the other side. As you can see, it's all nice and burned. I do turn off the stove sometimes to just switch it around. And what I do now is that I do take off the skin and I do take out the vein because I don't want it to be very spicy. I don't really eat a lot of spicy food, but if you don't want to, you could leave it in. I am using one hand. I will use both hands, but as you can see, I am holding the camera on the other hand and take out the seeds and the veins, and I do break them apart like little strips or little slices. It's really easy to come out. That's how it looks, all of them nice and beautiful. It's alright if you have little seeds in there, no big deal. One big onion, you could cut them in squares and slices. I cut them in squares and I always put it before the oil because I have several occasions where oil does jump on me, so I do put it before the oil. I use extra virgin olive oil and I use Himalayan pink salt because it contains minerals and you want to have minerals in your food, and you just let that cook until it becomes nice and golden brown, perfectly made. As you can see here, they're perfectly brown. And I do put them on the side of the pan and I end up putting in my poblanos, and then you let that cook for the next 5 to 7 minutes. Of course you do mix it here and there so it doesn't burn, and then after that you end up mixing it all together. Let that cook. Meanwhile, I do grab a bowl, and that's when I start cracking my eggs. As you can see, I am a pro on cracking eggs. Yes, I can use one hand. I will use both hands, but as you can see, I'm holding the camera like I mentioned earlier. I use around 6 eggs. I don't believe eggs cause high cholesterol. That's a myth. Your eggs are actually very good source of omega-3, 6, and 9, which is just wonderful for your vision, your brain health, and pregnant women, you know, trying to get your omegas in. And now I'm just putting it with the poblanos and your onions. And I forgot to say, but I do put salt in my eggs when I was mixing them, but I noticed that I need more eggs and I do put more salt. And I also mix that with the rest of my foodie here. Just let that cook for a while, let that mix very well, and trying to taste it also. I need more salt because I just love salt, and you're done. Here I am heating up or warming up my tortillas. You don't have to eat it with tortillas. I'm warming some tortillas because I wasn't lazy today, and this is the final dish. You get it with tortilla, like a little taco, or you could just rip your tortilla in like in little pieces like I did, and you could just eat it like that, like your spoon, and you would just put that whole thing in your mouth, and that's how it is. Hopefully one day you get a chance to make this dish. I don't make it so often. As you can see, it is a bit heavy, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.